guys, so these are the cards that I'm using for the weekly reading, the 21st of October through to the 27th of October 2019. So that's Monday the 21st through to Sunday the 27th of October. What cards am I using? I'm using for the week ahead check-in. What I'm using is the Everyday Enchantment Tarot by Poppy Palin. I'm also using the Urban Tarot. This is it's a deck that I've had for a few months actually. It's more a kind of, I don't know what they call it. It's not so much based on the Rider-Waite, I think. I think it's based on something like, do they call it the Pip or the Marseille, something like that? But it's not based on, it's not particularly Rider-Waite, I don't think it's based on. But yeah, it's by Robin Scott. Beautiful deck. We're going to use this today. Usually I just read, if I don't read kind of Rider-Waite, I just read intuitively what I see. And we also use the Grand Tarot Luxe by Ciro Marchetti, definitely one of my favourites. And advice comes from the Art of Life deck by Charlene Livingston. Okay, for your work and your love reading, we use the Dark Mansion Tarot as usual, and we're going to be using a lot of these for the thumbnails. And also for your advice for both your work and your love, and also your finance, we use the Tea Leaf Fortune Tarot cards, but we're using the Astral House cards from this deck. We are going to use perhaps some of the cards, the normal tea leaf cards underneath those, but we'll also probably use the answer deck as well underneath some of those Astral House cards. All right, that's it, guys. Enjoy your reading. Hi, guys. Welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. Just to let you know how the reading's going to go, we do your weekly check-in first. Then we have a look at more specifically your work, stroke finance, and we also have a look at your love life during the week. If you'd like to see a particular reading, so if you'd like to only look at your work reading or only your love reading or maybe just the general reading, timestamps are below. So you just click on the time and it will take you straight through to the reading that you want to view. I'd like to say, guys, thanks ever so much for joining me this week for your reading. And yeah, sit back, relax and enjoy. Okay, Capricorn, your cards are down. Let's have a look at your general reading for this week. So, we have, you are Justice. I'm not sure whether that's meant to be reversed. Hang on. Let's have a look. So, put them down that way. Yeah, I've got, you are Justice reversed. You are Justice reversed. That's interesting. Sorry, guys. It's saying that you're Justice reversed this week. I thought that maybe I'd put it upside down, but I haven't. Looks like there's reversals in that deck. I don't put them in purposely, the reversals, but they just show up, you know. So if they show up, then they're obviously kind of showing up for a reason. What are you when you're Justice reversed? So it might be that when you're Justice reversed, you're making the wrong decisions. That's how I read Justice reversed. Because in the upright, this is all about feeling balanced. Okay, usually, I mean, Justice and the Temperance card, they're very similar cards. Temperance, for example, is about feeling emotional balance. Justice is about feeling mental balance. Some of you guys are feeling imbalanced mentally. Some of you guys making the wrong decisions or being quite indecisive as well with that Justice card in the reverse, because you are Justice. So when you are Justice, you're calling the shots. So for some of you guys, it might be that if you were Justice in the upright, this is all about you wronging a right, or, restoring balance and harmony, especially if it's mental. In the reverse, it may be that you don't feel in a position to make a decision, or you're feeling quite confused or very indecisive with the Justice card in the reverse showing here. It might be for some of you guys that you don't feel you are being, I mean, this isn't really about feeling, this is who you are, but I guess we could look at the word feeling with this as well. Maybe some of you guys feel that you're not being rewarded, for example. Maybe you're not getting those rewards. Maybe you're not getting something that you've been waiting for with the Justice card reversed. What's the reason for this? So the Ten of Cups is reversed. So we've got another reversal here. Now, the Ten of Cups reversed indicates perhaps something to do with a family matter. The Ten of Cups reversed would be, for example, leaving a relationship, family arguments with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, maybe having to sell your home, maybe even losing your home. I just feel that you guys showing us Justice in the reverse this week. It almost feels like you don't have control perhaps over this. For some of you guys, it might be about being very indecisive this week as well with Justice reverse, Capricorn, because it might be a case of, you know, leaving a relationship with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, leaving a job with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Tens represent the ending of cycles, so this being a reversal might be that you're not bringing something to completion, or you're not ending something, or there's a cycle here that's not being ended. Might be that you're indecisive. It might be about a cycle not ending. It might be about not bringing something to the end of its cycle with that Ten of Cups in the reverse. Or this could be that you're indecisive. It might be about leaving a relationship, because the Ten of Cups in the reverse represents a sense of unfulfillment. And if you wanted to go down that line, I guess if you guys are Justice in the reverse, some of you guys might be feeling this week, I don't feel very rewarded with the Justice in the reverse. I don't think I'm getting my justice. I don't think I'm getting my rewards. I don't think I'm getting what I'm due with the Justice in the reverse. Maybe some of you guys are going through a disharmonizing or a rather chaotic situation, possibly to do with family. Ten of Cups in the reverse, a problematic family situation with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse represents arguments and problems and fights within the family and discord within the family. Some of you guys might be feeling mental imbalance. Maybe there's some discord going on within the family as well, that type of thing. This is not feeling fulfilled. So some of you guys not feeling fulfilled, feeling you're not getting your rewards because you're not actually feeling fulfilled within your life as well. Because Ten of Cups in the upright is all about emotional fulfillment and balance. When this is reversed, we're not feeling that emotional fulfillment, contented energy and balance with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. It might be that I don't feel like I'm getting rewarded. And also some of you guys with the Justice energy, when you're Justice, you're at the right place. You're at the right place at the right time. Things are right, things are balanced, things are going well. You're feeling, yeah, this is where I'm meant to be. And some of you guys, it might also be, well, if I'm not Justice, if I don't feel that my life is complete, because Justice in the upright is also just about feeling balanced and feeling that your life is complete, because Justice is also a completion card. But the difference with the Justice card, if you're looking at it from being a person, it's like, yeah, my scales are balanced. Everything is in the right place. It's in the right order. Everything feels balanced and harmonious. But in the reverse, it might be my life doesn't feel very balanced. It doesn't feel particularly harmonious. I don't feel harmonious. I don't feel balanced. I don't feel mentally harmonized. I don't feel rewarded. You know, because my life, because I don't feel fulfilled. I don't feel particularly fulfilled. You know, emotionally or that type of thing. It might be if you're Justice in the reverse, you're not getting what you want. Maybe there's been a divorce, something here. Something like a divorce, a settlement. Ten of Cups in the reverse would be maybe things aren't going in your favour, because Justice reverse, if you're Justice in the reverse, you might feel, or it might literally be that things aren't going in your favour with that Justice in the reverse. It might be something to do with the family. Ten of Cups in the reverse, a problem, some discord going on. Ten of Cups isn't really about money, but it is certainly about family and emotional and personal harmony. What's going on with your goals? What are your goals this week? I think it's to fight. Page of Swords. I think it's to fight. I think it's to speak your truth. The Page of Swords, the sword characters are the warriors of the tarot, so they like to fight. They like to challenge things, and it might be your goal this week is to challenge whatever is going on here. I mean, this might certainly be something legal, because Justice is a legal card, so it might be, well, I've not got my rewards this week, Justice reverse. You know, because of the Ten of Cups in the reverse, there's a lot of disharmony on a situation here. Maybe something hasn't been fulfilled. Ten of Cups in the reverse is unfulfillment. So it might be, well, I'm not receiving my rewards this week. You may feel I'm not receiving my rewards this week because something hasn't been fulfilled. Maybe I didn't get that contract, for example. Maybe I didn't get that money come through from a legal situation. Maybe I lost a case, that type of thing. But I think that your goal is to fight back, because you've got the Page of Swords energy. Usually it should be with words, okay? Because you hold the sword in your hand. So it feels like your goal this week is to fight back with that Page of Swords energy. What's the obstacle that you need to overcome, though? You need to overcome the Star. I think that somebody has the upper hand here. I think that this Star energy is somebody who's in a place of prominence. Somebody's in a far more luckier, more prominent, more fortunate position than you are with this Star energy. For example, if you were fighting a company for money, that type of thing. For example, I'll give you an example on this. If you'd been let go from a job and it was an unfair thing, it might be this week some of you guys are thinking, I'm being treated unfairly, Justice in the reverse. You know, I'm not getting the rewards that I'm due. I've not got the money that the company should have paid me for this unfair dismissal. Ten of Cups, and it's all about there being disharmony within a group, within a community. Ten of Cups in the reverse. It's all to do with that my plan has not been fulfilled. Ten of Cups in the reverse. My goal is to fight back, but the problem that I'm facing that I need to overcome is that somebody's star shines brighter, somebody has more money, or somebody's in a far more prominent position, or somebody has more backing as the star energy than I do, being this Justice reversed energy showing here. And, you know, you've got two majors, so the star energy is, you know, the higher card in a way than the Justice energy in a way. I mean, they're still both majors, but at the end of the day, you're showing as the major card of Justice reverse, and your obstacle is fighting somebody who's got the star, somebody who is the star, somebody who's in a more fortunate, prominent position, somebody who's got more support, somebody who's got more backing, that type of thing, being the star. Because when you're the star, and I think this is the person, you actually are in a place where you're receiving more support from others. People are putting you on more of a pedestal. People like you more. People are paying you more praise. People are appreciating you a little bit more. So it just feels like you've got this kind of unfair fight going on, Capricorns. It just feels like you've got an unfair fight going on, you know, and it feels like it's a real battle to fight it. I mean, your goal is to fight against it. You've got the Page of Swords here. But I feel that, you know, because your obstacle is the star, this is someone whose star shines brighter. This is someone who has more support. This is someone who's got more money. This is someone who's got more backing. This is someone who's got more, you know, support behind them. What could you be achieving, though, by the end of the week? Well, this is good. You could be achieving a goal. That's incredible. Because the world energy, especially if your goal is to fight back with the Page of Swords energy, it might be that the work that you put into this page here, it pays off with the world energy. Because the world is completion of a matter. The world is the achievement of the goal. So your goal is, I'm going to fight back. This is really unfair. This person here is an obstacle because this person has more support or backing than I do. But I feel that with your Page of Swords energy and the fact that you want to stand up and you want to be heard as well with this Page of Swords. Page of Swords is all about standing up for the truth, Capricorn. So some of you guys, your intention is to fight back with words, to really speak your truth, to get your point of view heard with that Page of Swords. You might be achieving something through this with the world energy. What do you need to avoid, though, this week? Nine of Wands energy. I think that you need to kind of let this go. I think that you need to avoid kind of with the Nine of Wands energy. The Nine of Wands is about sticking in there, sticking to your guns, no matter what life throws at you. And I think that in a way, it's not that you shouldn't stick to your guns because your intention is to do this. But I do feel that this week, in a way, it's about kind of being able to let go of some of this energy here. Okay, you can still fight the good fight with the Page of Swords, but I feel that with the Nine of Wands, in a way, if we turned it around, Capricorn, it's about not allowing this energy to consume you this week, because you've probably got other things that you need to focus on at the same time. What is it that you need to embrace, Capricorn, this week? Oh, wow, the world shows there. So you've got the world here as to what you could achieve, and the world is what you need to embrace. I think you need to embrace that things will go in your favour in the end, because the world is about the accomplishment and the achievement of a goal. That's what world cards mean. And it's saying here you could achieve something by the end of the week, but you need to embrace the world energy. Not only that this situation is going to complete its cycle, it's going to come to an end, which is why you really should avoid doing this. Holding on is the Nine of Wands. Standing your ground is the Nine of Wands energy. And that's all very well and good. And I think that you should still do that. But I think that this Nine of Wands is saying do it to a little bit of a lesser extent. And also, I feel that if you look at this Nine of Wands guy, he's been hurt, he's been battered, he's been bruised. What draws my attention as a reader when I look at this particular depiction is all these people taunting him. Can you see this boy's hand here? He's literally jabbing at him, that type of thing, and he's just ignoring it. So one of the things you might need to avoid as well is if you are being taunted, or if you are being jabbed at, or if you are being provoked, maybe, just maybe with that Page of Swords energy, you really do need to say something. You really do need to stand up for yourself, because it might be because you're in a slightly powerless position, being that Justice card in the reverse. It's all to do with disharmony, problems. Maybe this is a family matter. Maybe this is a matter within work, a work family. This is disharmony. The Ten of Cups in the reverse is the breakup of the family, whatever type of family that is, work family, blood family, home family, friend family, whatever it is. You've got disharmony showing here with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Also, you're at a place of justice because something has not gone your way. It's not being fulfilled. There's a situation that's not being fulfilled here because you've got this star, this person who's in an area of prominence, who has major support, more support than you do, who seems to be standing in your way of becoming this, of getting the justice that you seek, you know. They seem to be standing in the way, and your goal is, I'm going to fight back, Page of Swords energy, and you could achieve something through doing that. I actually feel that this, now I want to turn this Nine of Wands around and say to you, Capricorn, that you need to avoid, if you are being provoked, just ignoring the provocation. You need to say something with that Page of Swords energy, because you are, number one, you need to embrace that this is going to come to the end of its cycle. And the World card for me is a very much a karmic card as well, because you know, the cycle has to complete itself. So no matter what's happening here, whoever is doing what they're doing, they're going to get their just desserts. They're going to get their justice. You're not getting your justice at the moment, but at some point you will with that world energy. At some point you're going to accomplish and achieve the goal that you set out to achieve in the first place, which is to get your justice in the situation. You know, it will happen, it will come to pass. And the world for me, because it's the closing, it's the ending of the cycle, this is the karmic cycle. This says to me that whatever is being put out there by others towards you, whoever is provoking you, whoever is trying to gain a reaction from you in this, it's not saying avoid not giving a reaction. It's saying for me, give a reaction, because all he's doing is walking on by and letting people laugh at him, jab at him, treat him terribly. And for me, with this Nine of Wands, if this is what you need to avoid, then you need to really be doing the opposite. And you need to be kind of standing your ground and speaking your truth and speaking your peace, because you are going to accomplish the world. You're going to accomplish the goal of getting that justice card that you are right now to be at the upright. Okay. If you need support, where can you go? You can go to the devil. Oh God, oh my goodness. I think that you can go to somebody who has the devil. You know, the cards within tarot are not bad. Now this devil card is you, actually. The devil card, and I'm not saying to turn to drink or anything like that, but I think that if you need support, you should go out and probably have some fun, because the devil is you. The devil is you. The devil is all about taking control. I think if it's you, Capricorn, for me, this is kind of like you guys just taking control of the situation for yourself, because the devil is a Capricorn and you are Capricorn that I'm reading for. Now, you can see on this particular devil card, you've got, you know, it is about excess. He's got the champagne, he's got the money, he's got the spliff on the go, he's in a fancy car. He's really kind of giving into his hedonistic darker side. And I'm not saying to give into your darker side, i.e. just throw everything to the wind and go out and drink and be really kind of reckless and that type of thing. That's not what I'm saying. But I think that if you need support, it's not about who you go to. It's more about probably what you do. It's more about what you do, which is really just saying, you know what, actually, fuck this, I'm not going to concentrate on it. I'm just not going to concentrate on this for a night or 2 nights or whatever. And I'm just going to go out and have some fun, because the devil is all about having fun as well. This is hedonistic behavior. This is going out and just enjoying the material and the superficial and not getting too deep into things. And I know it sounds weird, but I really feel here that it's not about you being reckless, but it's about you just having some enjoyment, because I just feel that in you guys being at the place of justice in the reverse, I feel that you guys are feeling extraordinarily unrewarded this week, because there's been the lack of a fulfillment of a situation here. Family matter, work matter, whatever it is. There's some emotional unfulfillment here. All right. The Ten of Cups is also the unfulfillment emotionally. There's something here that is not completed itself in a satisfactory way with that Ten of Cups in the reverse. And that's why you're feeling unrewarded with the Justice energy. That's why you're feeling at a place of disempowerment with the Justice energy. That's why you might be feeling a sense of mental imbalance with the Justice energy showing here. You're not getting your justice. You're not getting the wrongs being righted towards you. Some of you guys are feeling that you're being treated really unfairly with that Justice energy in the reverse, because with the Ten of Cups energy, some of you guys might have been thrown out of a relationship or a home or something like that. I don't even think it's a relationship though. I think it's more about a situation that didn't end in a satisfactory way, or hasn't completed itself as yet in a satisfactory way. You know, you want to fight back though, which is good. But you need to overcome the obstacle that you've got somebody whose star shines brighter, and somebody's got a lot more power and a lot more influence, I would probably say, with that star energy. But you could achieve something by the end of the week with the world energy. You need to avoid just sitting and taking it with the Nine of Wands. If you're being provoked, you need to really stand up and say something about this with the Page of Swords. You really need to speak the truth. If you're being provoked, speak the truth. You can see the sword is going in on these people who are jabbing away at you and taking the piss, you know. So you need to really stand up for yourself. If you're being provoked, don't just walk by and ignore it. You know, say something. If it's a work situation, say something to your boss, say something to your manager, say something to your supervisor, but let someone know that you're being provoked. Don't just stand there and take it, as it were, because you've got a voice and you've got every right to speak about what is not right, okay? Embrace that you are, this is number one, this is going to end. It's going to come to the end of its cycle, guys. Number two, embrace that you are going to achieve the goal that you set out to have, which is to become justice in the upright, to get those rewards, to be treated fairly, okay, to have the right thing done by you. And if you need support, I think you can get it from yourself with the devil energy, okay? Not in a negative way, but the devil energy for me is also a card about just going out and just having fun, letting your hair down and just, you know, just enjoying life a little bit and not focusing on these energies here, if you can. Let's have a quick look at what the advice is for the week through the Art of Life Tarot. Universe, Spirit, what is the advice you have for Capricorn for the week, please? What is the advice that you have for Capricorn, please? The advice, Capricorn, is High Priestess. So it says, at the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are and you know what you want. So a lot of this is to do with just tapping into that good old intuition of yours in terms of what your next steps need to be. All right, bear with me, guys. And what we're going to do is we are going to do your work. Okay, Capricorn, so we've got your love cards now. I'm just turning it slightly this way so that we've got it more aligned on the screen. Let's have a look at what's going on for work then for you guys. So for work, Six of Cups, tricky card to interpret for work only because it's to do with past situations often. This is reminiscing. Whenever I see this particular person on the Dark Mansion, she looks like she's reminiscing. She's thinking about the past. She's thinking about, you know, maybe somebody that she's worked with, or maybe there's, you know, a past job that she had and she misses it. So this is the kind of, when I look at this version of the Six of Cups, it's about missing something from the past. Page of Cups energy. I feel that there's something to do with missing something here because you're reminiscing about the past and you're dreaming about it with the Page of Cups. It's almost like you're looking back in hindsight and you're thinking how lovely this was that you worked, or whatever the job was that you worked in, how nice it was, how it's almost like you're looking back to a more innocent time in terms of work when things weren't so complicated, because the Page of Cups deals with the idea of innocence and the Six of Cups is all about looking at the past. So some of you guys have been reminiscing about the past, I think, or will be reminiscing about the past in terms of work and thinking about a time where it felt more, you know, more innocent, like things were easier back then, or back maybe a year ago or a few months ago. You've got another Knight of Cups energy showing here as well. So the Knight of Cups energy is often, when it comes to work, there's a couple of things here. It's either about following your heart, or this is about an invitation or an offer. Let's get the next one here. Wow, you've got all these kind of cup water energies, the Temperance energy. I just feel that there is something that is moving very slow with this Temperance energy showing here. Or this could be that you are receiving a proposal here. Maybe it's to collaborate, because the Temperance energy is all about collaboration in work. So when you're doing Temperance and it's a work reading, this might be collaborating with a partner, with another individual, or this could be with a Temperance card in terms of timing. Things are taking a little bit of time to, you know, evolve, to change. Things are taking time to bring, you know, to come together. And the Knight of Cups, it might be, I just get here that you're reminiscing about the past and things. It feels like it was a more innocent time with the Page of Cups energy. I'm getting with the Knight of Cups energy that's something to do with following your heart's desire. I think it's taking a little bit of time with that Temperance card. For some of you guys, it might be that you're being offered a collaboration. It looks maybe something new. Page of Cups is something new. Queen of Coins energy showing here. I actually feel here that some of you guys are being offered a collaboration or offered a partnership perhaps with the Temperance, or to work alongside a Queen of Coins energy. Could be on something new as well, Page of Cups. So I think there's a couple of things going on in the first set of cards here, Capricorn. Some of you guys are reminiscing about the past, Six of Cups, a time where things were easier, they were more innocent, with the Page of Cups energy showing here. I also feel that for some of you guys, it might be that you are being offered a collaboration here, or to partner up, to collaborate with a Queen of Coins energy here. This would probably be a businesswoman on a new venture, possibly a new creative venture as well, with that Page of Cups. Some of you guys might also be dreaming with that Page of Cups energy about kind of being offered a collaboration, a partnership with a Queen of Pentacles, with a business person, a business partner, that type of thing. Because this is collaboration and this could be your business partner. But actually, Capricorn, that Queen of Coins is you, isn't it? That is actually you, of course. Could be an external person. It might be that you're dreaming about being offered a collaboration with a business partner. It could be with the Knight of Cups energy, or the Page of Cups and the Knight. They're both dreamer cards, you see. It might be that you are dreaming about following your own heart. Maybe it's taking time for some of you guys to set up a business, for example, being that you are actually the Queen of Coins energy, and the Queen of Coins energy is very practical. She's a businesswoman. She's very focused on career. So it might be that some of you guys have been dreaming. And also, it's funny because you've got three dreaming cards here as well. You've got the Six of Cups, you've got the Page of Cups, you've got the Knight of Cups. All three cards can indicate somebody who's been dreaming. So I just feel that it's almost like you've been with the Six of Cups. Sometimes the Six of Cups is the reminiscing about the past, and this, I certainly get this vibe from the Dark Mansion Tarot. But certainly with the Six of Cups is where you can just be sitting down and you can be just fantasizing and visualizing, and along with that Page of Cups, dreaming, and all the night, and also the Knight of Cups, almost feels like you're fantasizing and kind of thinking about and dreaming about kind of doing your own thing, because the Knight of Cups is the card about following your heart's desires. So some of you guys literally, I think in these two cards as well, may be dreaming about doing your own thing, following your own heart in terms of your careers. But it's going to take a little bit of time probably with that Temperance energy before, for some of you guys, you've actually got the money. Because remember, the Queen of Coins has the money in her hand. Can you see there? And the Temperance card is timing. So this might be, well, you know what, I've been really, and I get the impression that that might just be it for some of you guys, that you've been doing a lot of kind of dreaming with that Six of Cups and the Page of Cups and the visualizing and thinking, oh wow, how nice would it be if I could just follow my heart's desires, if I could do what I truly want to do with this Knight of Cups energy, if I could truly work towards my own soul purpose, you know, what my purpose is in life. So for some of you guys, it might be, oh man, wouldn't it be lovely if I could just set up my own hairdressing business? That might be your heart's desire. If I could, you know, set up my own academy for girls, that might be your heart's desire with the Knight of Cups energy. You know, or if I could, you know, if I could work as a, I don't know, work as a speaker or something like that. It doesn't matter what it is, Capricorn. The fact of the matter is that your heart's desire, you're dreaming about following this heart's desire. That's what a lot of you guys, I think, are doing here. But it's taking time for you guys, probably with that Queen of Coins, to get hold of the money to make this a reality. Because let's be honest about it, when you want to set a business up, what do we need in order to set a business up a lot of the time? It's cash. So the cash is in the hands of the Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins is the Capricorn Queen, and you are Capricorn. So that's you with the money in your hand, and you've been dreaming in these three cards about setting up your own business, about, you know, following your heart's desires to do whatever it is that you want to do. I think that you are definitely dreaming in these cards here. I think that probably at work you sit down and you think, oh, wouldn't it be lovely? I mean, that little purse or book, what she's got there, could easily be, you know, it could easily be your iPad, or it could be your, you know, your phone, your mobile phone, and you might be looking at pictures of, oh man, would, you know, I'm looking at all these pictures of all these people doing what they want to do, and I'm looking at, this looks to me like you're visualizing. You're actually visualizing about the thing that you truly want to do with that Knight of Cups, but you know that it's going to take time to get your hands on the money to make this a reality. What else are we seeing here? The Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands, often this is commercial and business success when it shows up in a work reading. But the Three of Wands can also be, you know, setting your sights higher. So this is about expanding your range, expanding your horizons. Sometimes this is getting into contact with people from abroad, or, you know, networking is the Three of Wands energy showing up here. The Seven of Coins energy. So I just feel that you have a vision for the future. This is how this feels to me, the Three of Wands, because Three of Wands is also the vision for the future. And I think that for some of you guys, there's a couple of things here. Three of Wands can show when you're turning your back as well. So, and the Seven of Coins can be the mundane job. So some of you guys are really wanting to get out of maybe a mundane job. And some of you guys, there is definitely, I think, a vision for the future in which you have this money. Because the Seven of Coins is all about saving money and having enough money in the bank. So this is all about watching your money grow. So some of you guys have a vision for the future because you're dreaming and you're visualizing and you're fantasizing about following your heart's desires, which is to set up your own thing. I think some of you guys really want to work for yourself here, or start a new project that's going to bring money in. But you know, Temperance energy, this is all about having to wait and having to kind of be patient whilst you get your hands on the money. So it's taking a bit of time though to get your hands on this money so that you can follow your heart's desires. And some of you guys are visualizing maybe that in the future, you know, you've got enough money to do this. Some of you guys might be reaching out with that Three of Wands energy. It might be that you're contacting your bank manager. It might be that you're speaking to financial institutions in order to get your hands on that money. And for some of you guys, because you're visualizing about doing your own thing, this might be you guys kind of thinking to yourself, in the future, I want to just kind of leave, you know, having to do the mundane job and maybe just focus on what I truly want to do. But again, I'm going to have to be patient because it's the money that I need in my hand in order to do what I want to do. Right, see the Five of Coins here. Now the Five of Coins is usually financial impoverishment. So this is the card about financial lack with the Five of Coins energy showing here. And if you look at this financial lack of the Five of Coins energy, it's heading towards the Seven of Coins. You look at the two cards together, one is very dark, one is very cold, the other one is very bright. He seems to be smiling because he's like, yep, saved enough money. Finally, I can see the fruits of my labor. I can see things paying off. So some of you guys also communicating and working with or looking with a view to working with others. Seven of Coins energy, hard work paying off. So it might be some of you guys have a view to working with others. Seven of Coins energy in order for maybe this prospect to grow. The Five of Coins, some of you guys feeling financial lack, and some of you guys are looking towards that Seven of Coins. You are looking towards financial growth. You very much have a focus of coming out of this energy of the Five of Coins into the Seven. All right. Very much coming out of this energy. Also, some of you guys feeling like an outsider, perhaps in the... I was thinking that was the Hierophant. It's the High Priestess. So High Priestesses, when it comes to work, I mean, usually High Priestesses are all about your intuition and gaining insight, but also High Priestesses are getting advice as well. So, but I do feel that you lack intuition as well, because the Five of Coins is lack. It might be that you're lacking some intuition here with the High Priestess energy. Five of Swords, that's interesting there. Interesting for work. So the Five of Swords in a work, you got two fives indicating that there are challenges, but the challenges will be overcome here in terms of your work, Capricorn, okay? Because two fives are challenges, but they're small challenges because they're pit cards that can be overcome. And once you overcome the challenge of the fives, things seem to be able to get better going forward. So we've got challenges here that you're going to overcome. I do feel it's interesting that we have this card here, who's the High Priestess. Your intuition might be telling you that it's going to take some time before you get the money together, because the High Priestess is your intuition. So your intuition might be telling you, oh, well, it might take some time. I've got a dream that I want to pursue my own thing in terms of career, but my intuition is telling me that it might take some time to get the money together to do this, okay? Probably some of you guys have got some setbacks going on, because you've got setbacks. One of those setbacks, Capricorn, might be your financial situation, and it's got to be because you guys know, and also the High Priestess is knowing. So you know that it's going to take some time to get, you know, your money together, to get the money together so you can pursue what you want to do, okay? Because you've got setbacks. Five of Swords in a work reading, or this is work and money, I think. So when it comes to the Five of Swords and you're dealing with your finances, that's to do with setbacks. So you've got some setbacks in terms of pursuing what you want to do, okay? That's why you know that it's going to take some time to get the money. One of those setbacks is your finances, the Five of Coins energy. You're waiting for your finances to grow. You're waiting to be in a better place. showing here. But nevertheless, you've got a vision for the future that you are going to be in a better place, that you're going to be able to save and make enough money so that you can pursue your, your life purpose, so that you can pursue your dream. I'll do that reading for you again. In terms of work, I think this is work stroke money together. You guys in these three cards here, the Six of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, it would appear that you guys are really quite, you're dreaming, you're fantasizing, you're doing a lot of kind of, you're sitting at your computer screen, some of you guys in work, and you're just dreaming about doing your own thing with the Knight of Cups energy. But I do feel that you are strongly, your intuition actually, I think, is very strong with this High Priestess energy. I think that with the High Priestess energy, that it's going to take a bit of time with that Temperance energy before you can get the money together to pursue what you want to do with that Knight of Cups energy. And it's because there are setbacks, Five of Swords energy, financial lack. Now that financial lack may be because you're paying out a lot of debts. The Five of Swords can show people that have taken the money from you. So these would be your debtors. So the reason that you know that it's going to take time before you can get the money together is because of that Five of Swords. You've got the setbacks here. Your money is going to your creditors, or your money is going to your, the people that you owe money to. That, you've got this higher energy here of the Five of Swords. There's somebody here who's basically taking charge of your cash. So every time you get paid, you're probably paying it out. And you guys, what you want, what you're trying to find is a way to make more money with the Seven of Coins. And I think that you have a vision for the future on how you're going to do that. Some of you guys might be reaching out to people to get more money towards this, that type of thing. But I think that in this reading, more than anything, Capricorn, what I feel is that you shouldn't give up dreaming. You shouldn't give up focusing on your dreams. I think it's really important to focus on your dreams during this week and the following weeks, because even though I'm seeing you guys that there are setbacks in terms of your money, because you've got the financial lack card here at the Five of Coins, and usually with the Five of Swords, it means that creditors, your debt people, that type of thing, they're taking your cash. So, you're in a little bit, I would say, of a conundrum here, because whilst you're dreaming here about following your life purpose, doing what you really want to do, what your heart is driven to do with that Knight of Cups energy, I also feel that High Priestess, that it's going to take some time before you can get this money, because there is financial problems that are going on with some of you guys here. You're paying money to these people here, the Five of Swords, the people that are taking your cash, okay? And that's why you know that it's going to take time for you to get the money together. However, what I'm seeing here with the Five of Coins, which I think is really nice, even though they're out in the cold, even though there's financial problems, they're still striving. To me, this looks like when they're walking to the Seven, they're actually still striving to make this money. So I see you guys, even amidst everything else that's going on, you're still striving to make this money, because I feel with the Three of Wands, and some of you guys, it might be that you're reaching out, you're looking for other things, maybe you're looking for second jobs, or maybe you're trying to get loans, that type of thing. But I think that you're striving to make this money, and I think more than anything, you've got this vision here, to make this money so that you can follow your heart's desires. Some of you guys are visualizing or probably wanting to work within business partnership or reaching out to kind of enterprises, because the Three of Wands is all about an enterprise. So some of you guys might be reaching out to partners, reaching out to business partners. Some of you guys are working on an enterprise here in which you can make the money here, because you're striving to get yourself out of the Five more into the Seven, if that makes any sense to you. But I think that this is just a week for being patient, but also very much focusing on those dreams. Let's have a quick look at what your career reading is saying to you, Capricorn. So we've got career, and let's have a quick look at this. So Universe Spirit, what is the advice you have for career for Capricorn on this reading? Okay, what is the advice that you have for Capricorn, please? What is the advice that you have for Capricorn? Okay, so you've got the Strength card down here. Strength. Okay, well, there's a surprise coming. Have strength, because I think there's a surprise coming. Okay, deception though. All right, I think you need to have strength. There is this surprise coming, but just be careful of those surprises that you come upon in terms of work. I think that this might be, but I think that you're not seeing everything about this. That's all I'll say on that, okay? And I think that when we look at the work advice through these cards here, it's saying that there is, I don't know, I don't think that there's a real desperation on your part. It doesn't feel really desperate, but it just feels like you really want to do your own thing. But you've got, financial issues going on that won't allow you to do that, won't allow you to save the money, that type of thing. And it's going to be a while before you get that money together. And I would say that, you know, you've got this vision to work in a business partnership that brings the financial rewards of the Seven of Coins, because the Seven of Coins is the financial rewards, and this is a business partnership, you know, and some of you guys are actually sitting down and kind of dreaming about being in a business partnership here. So there's dreams, Six of Cups, about being in a business partnership here that brings in a lot of money here with the Seven of Coins energy. Probably the business partnership that brings in a lot of money is something that's not been done before, because it's completely new with the Page of Cups. So you've got all of these dreams going on here, Capricorn, in terms of work, which is great, and I say keep it up, but just don't get too desperate about anything, because it might be that it says, yeah, have strength, and you should have strength, but you could receive some information here, but the information might not be all that it seems. So, you know, if it's information on how you make more money or how you're going to get your hands on the money to pursue your life purpose, just sit back and think about, is this the right thing to do? Is it the right thing to do to push me forward in terms of doing my own thing? Because it might be that it ends up not being the right thing and you still just have to wait. I don't think that there is any kind of cutting corners in this one. I just don't think there's any cutting corners. I think you have to weather the storm, and you have to save where you can save and do what you can do until you can actually achieve that life purpose, okay? Let's have a quick look at your wealth reading as well. Let's have a look at wealth. So we've got wealth here. Let's have a look. Universe Spirit, can you show me what is the advice you have for Capricorn this week in terms of money? What's the advice you have for Capricorn this week in terms of money? So the advice is the home. Okay, so in the home, fame. So there's something good happening around money within the home, I think, here. Dark-haired man. I wonder if there's a famous man here in the home who's going to help you home or something like that. I wonder if there's a popular man or there's somebody who's quite prominent who's going to help you. The home for me is security. So your wealth looks to be secure. Okay, the home is security. So your wealth looks to be secure. Okay, it might be due to somebody who's in a very prominent position, for example, showing on those cards. All right, bear with me, Caps, and I'm going to do your love reading. Just bear with me. Okay, Caps, so let's have a look at your love reading. So for love, what have we got? We've got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups for me can mean choices. Lots of choices in love. Lots of options is the Seven of Cups energy. Five of Wands might be causing a bit of confusion, though, I think. I think you've got a lot of options in love, but I think for some of you Cappies, it might be causing a bit of confusion. Maybe even worry with that Five of Wands energy showing there. Well, I think that some of you guys are really tired. This Five of Cups I often read as somebody who's just feeling really, really tired. They're feeling really fed up. You know, I just think you've got a lot of options in love, feeling quite confused and maybe a little bit anxious and really tired of it. So it might be that some of you guys are constantly going out on dates. You're doing online dating. You're seeing lots of different people per week, or one or two people per week. And you're kind of like, oh, I don't know whether I've met the right person, or I don't know if this person's going to be right for me, that type of thing. What have we got here? The Hanged Man. Some of you guys wanting to take a step back and review with the Hanged Man energy, whether you want to commit or invest in any of these people, okay? The Ace of Coins is the investment card, so it's all about planting that seed and starting to build on a relationship. So this is starting to plant a seed and nurture that relationship. And I feel that because some of you guys are kind of shopping around, this is probably internet dating more than likely. That's the quickest way you get to meet people, I guess. I've never done it, but I certainly know that the Seven of Cups would probably be the quickest way that you get to meet a partner. I do feel that some of you guys, and this is in the cloud as well, so I do feel, Capricorn, some of you guys are actually kind of, you know, shopping around, you're meeting lots of people, you're online, you're striking left or right, and I just feel that this is bringing upon you, some of you guys, a lot of confusion, and some of you guys are just really tired of it. Some of you guys are really tired of doing the old internet dating thing. You're like, oh God, I'm just fed up with doing this. I'm really fed up with it. And some of you guys may be just taking a little bit of a step back with the Hanged Man energy, just to consider whether you want to kind of invest in any of these options that you see. What's the next card showing up here? So the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is often kind of the card where we're just playing the field. We've got a couple of options going on there with the Two of Wands. This is also the card about readiness, okay? I think that's, it's interesting because the Nine of Coins, this isn't about settling down. This is there's two things. Because I don't think that this is about Capricorn being in a relationship. I think this is about you trying to find a relationship with someone. You're trying to find the right relationship. But there's just so many options. And I just feel with the Five of Wands that none of them are right. These options that you look at, not one of them is right. And you're really just tired of the whole thing. That's why you're taking a step back to review whether you want to invest in any of them. The Nine of Coins is often the card about the single person, someone who's on their own. You're not ready to be single with that Two of Wands. That wouldn't make any sense because you're looking for love on here, okay? But I certainly feel that you are at a place where you are ready for love. You're ready to enter into a good relationship. But I feel that with the Nine of Coins energy, maybe this is something to do with independent. But I think that you really kind of value your independence with the Fool energy. I do feel also though, Capricorn, because this is definitely you on the card, I think that you're ready for love, but as a single person, all you see are fools, because all you're doing is looking at the Fool. And the Fool in love is looking at commitment phobes and people who are really immature, or people who mess you about, or people that don't have the work ethic of a relationship that you do. Some of you guys, it might be, yeah, I'm ready for a relationship, but as the Nine of Coins, all I actually see are fools, because she's looking at the Fool. You're in the safety of your home here. Can you see you're completely shrouded by those coins? So you're completely protected by those coins, and you know your own personal worth. So you guys knowing you're ready for a relationship because you know your own personal worth, but all you seem to find are fools. And some of you guys are questioning yourself. That's why you're getting tired here, Capricorn. That's why you're getting fed up. That's why you're kind of like, I don't understand it. You're kind of like, oh my God, I'm beautiful. I'm accomplished. I've got a nice home. I don't think I'm carrying any baggage anymore with the Nine of Coins energy. I feel really good within myself, and I'm ready for a relationship because I've let go of all of this baggage. I'm in a really good place in my life as the Nine of Coins individual. So I don't understand why I keep getting these fools. And that's why I'm frustrated and fed up, and I need to take a step back just to kind of think about whether I want to invest in any of these people, because though I'm ready for a relationship, I'm also very much in a really good place on my own. And the problem is that all I see is fools, and maybe all you see is people who are attracted as well to what you have as well, and people that are attracted to you on a superficial level, because coins represent the superficial. So when you get a coin card, it means somebody could be attracted to you for your money, somebody could be attracted to you for your looks, somebody could be attracted to you for your home, and this type of dude is exactly the type of person that would be attracted. The Fool is the type of individual in the tarot that would be really, really interested in people for the way that they look. The Fool isn't a particularly deep individual, just wants to have a bit of fun, just wants to try different things out. And the Fool, look how he's dressed, look how you dress. You're like, I don't want this, basically. Some of you guys as well, you're ready to go out there, but some of you guys, it might be with the Nine of Coins, though you're ready for a relationship, some of you guys are kind of like, well, you know what, I'm on my own, and why not just experiment then? So some of you guys, it might be two things. It might be either that you're questioning, why is it when I'm such an accomplished individual, am I attracting in these fools? Though, even though I've got no baggage and I'm ready now, I'm at the point where I'm ready for a serious relationship. And some of you guys are saying, well, I'm ready for a relationship, but I've just not found anyone here. And maybe, just maybe, I'm single, I'm free, I'm good looking, I'm whatever. And maybe I should just go and experiment. But I do feel that being single as well, you guys are really ready for a new opportunity, but you just keep seeing fools. You just keep meeting these wrong people. However, I do feel with the Nine of Wands energy, you are standing by your guns with the Nine of Wands energy showing up here. Ace of Wands energy. I do feel that you're one step away as well from the Ace. The Ace of Wands is starting something new. So even though some of you guys are probably questioning yourself, I don't understand why when I'm accomplished, when I'm in a really good place financially and everything else in my life, that I keep seeing these fools. However, I think the universe, this is the message from the universe. All right? That, because we're not going to go back over that. This is two being ready for this new beginning, but we already saw readiness with the Two of Wands, so we can't say that again. We've got the 9 and then the Ace. Okay, so the nine of Wands plus the Ace is 10. All right, to me this is the ending of the cycle. So you're very near the ending of the cycle here, in which you're one step away from meeting that person, or you're one step away from literally kind of falling for someone that you feel is right. Let's quickly do this again for love then, Cappies. I see you guys doing a lot of online dating. I think it's mainly online, or you're seeing a lot of people, but online is the quickest way to meet different people, and I think that you are seeing different people with that Seven of Cups energy. But I feel the Five of Wands energy, some of you guys are getting really frustrated and fed up with that Five of Cups energy, because this Five of Cups means you're tired. So you're basically getting really fed up, really tired, really frustrated with meeting the same old fool over and over and over again. Okay, and I think that some of you guys with this Hangman have said to yourself, you know what, maybe I should just take a step back and review whether I want to kind of commit at this time to anyone, or whether I want to invest in any of these options, because I'm ready for a new beginning. I'm ready for love here now. I'm ready, and I'm raring to go with this Two of Wands energy. But I just don't understand, again, the confusion. We can double up that card and say that, you know, even though I'm ready, I'm really confused with that Seven of Cups as to why, when I'm meeting all these people, being the accomplished, beautiful, intelligent woman or male that I am, I keep encountering these fools. The people that don't suit me. The fool obviously doesn't suit her. She's accomplished. She looks good. This person looks completely left of center. You know, you guys are looking for a traditional relationship as well. With the Nine of Coins, you're looking for something traditional because it's a coin card. Coins want stability, they want security, they want tradition. Fools want something that's different. Fools want to sleep with you, but then sleep with 10 other people, you know, because the Fool card is ruled by Uranus, stroke Aquarius. It's just doing what you want. It's thinking in a different way to the Nine. The Nine is more traditional. This Nine of Coins is traditional. This is more left of center. And you keep encountering people that have different agendas to what you have. However, I think the universe is saying, hold on in there, because there is something coming along. There is something really amazing coming along. And I think that you're just one step away from that, okay? You might be 1 week away from it. Might be one month away from it. I'm getting 1 month, maybe 1 month away from it, 1 week, 1 month at the most. Some of you guys might be meeting someone that you've really wanted to meet in a long time, maybe around the month of November. I'm getting here on these cards. Let's have a quick look at what the advice is through your love reading. So let's have a look. So for love, what is the advice? What is the advice? Okay. The advice for love for Cappies, please. What's the advice? Okay. It says that hope, okay, is at an end, ending. Secrets, okay. It's telling you to have hope, okay, because at some point, you know, the secrets card could be kind of where you are being kind of things that are hidden, basically. So what is hiding is your perfect partner. So I think that you need to have hope in love, because at some point, what is hidden is going to come to an end, i.e. the partner is going to come out of the shadows. You're going to meet the person that you've been longing to meet for a long time. All right, that is your reading, Cappies. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. If you'd like a private reading, you know where to go. You can just click on the link in the comments or the end screen, and have a great day. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.